Amigos, ¿cómo están? En esta ocasión vamos a traer el juego de lo que es la NBA 2K16. Espero que les guste y les agrade este vistazo a este juego de la NBA de 2K16. Espero les guste y les agrade. Pues comenzamos a usarlo pues en un momento.
It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Check out our starting lineups. Goes for Los Angeles. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And starting 7'2", one of the true giants in the game, another great big man out of Georgetown, Roy Hibbert. Then there's Kobe, and it's Randall in at the four. And looking at the Hawks, Teague and Korver in the backcourt, and in the middle, out of Brazil, taken with the 28th pick back in 2008, the 6'11" pivot man, Thiago Splitter. Then there's Paul Millsap, and it's Horford in at the four slot. The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road game.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
Now here's Kobe. Millsap with the steal.
That was really a gift there. A nice steal, but probably a pass that shouldn't have been made in the first place.
Back to Horford. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And the Lakers would end with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from safety. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded by Korver. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. Shot, no good. Good work defensively by Horford.
You know, looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes is they didn't win a single game on the road in their division. In a word, that's terrible.
Outside, Russell. And Splitter pulls it down for Atlanta. They've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Teague kicks to Horford. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Byron Scott had a few moments to share with me. He talked about the impact that Al Horford can have on a game and how they'll have their work cut out for them dealing with him. He said Horford's just a complete ball player. He does all the things you want from a big man. He can shoot, handle, and pass. He's always a tough matchup, but it starts with matching his energy level. Kevin will see if they have what it takes.
Thank you, Doris. And the Lakers with possession here. After the basket by Atlanta, Kobe goes in. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Kobe.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. But then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games.
Got a piece of it. Horford dishes to Korver. The Hawks working the ball around. Back to Horford. He feeds it to Korver. Outside Teague. Passes to Horford. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Last season we saw Al Horford rounding back into form. Good to see that after what has been his second season-ending pectoral muscle tear back in late 2013.
Exactly. I mean, the Hawks just had to bide their time while their best player was out. You saw once he returned, though, he makes a big difference for them.
The Lakers making a switch here. Sacrament's checked in. Shots good from Young.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And for me, Horford, one of the most unappreciated stars in the league. When he's healthy, he's every bit the franchise player because he really has no weakness. He does pretty much everything well on the floor.
It's stolen by Korver. Back to Horford. Up again, and Millsap slams it in.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays, guys, will give the entire team a boost.
Now, here is Young. T with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Horford the pass to T. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. For the Hawks, Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Horford. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff T. Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Hardaway. He passes to Cephalosha. Dishes it to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway, no good.
And Horford, I mean, this guy does it all on the floor. But for me, his leadership, that's one of those real intangibles. And he's unselfish, all about his teammates and completely focused on winning. So when your best player has that commitment, it has to rub off on the other player.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Hawks.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, the great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Millsap gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
That's just running the mill for him. Typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Sacre's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 5. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Russell. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Here's Millsap. It's stolen by Bass. And so the first quarter is in the books. The offense. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
And it's Hibbert missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The Lakers making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Lakers trailed by 5. Hawks were so dominant last year and were the first team to clinch their spot in the postseason.
Hawks also would wrap up the top seed in the East and were able to advance against the Nets in 6 games.
Here's Clarkson. The pass to Kobe. Kicks it to Clarkson.
Boy, they're really struggling right now in a big way.
No good with the layup.
You know, in the second round, the Hawks had a bit of trouble once again with the Wizards. Were able to get by them despite going down 2-1 in that series. Seemed like they were out of gas against the Cavs in the next round.
Atlanta making a switch here. Korver's checked in. Hibbert with a screen for Young. Feeds to Randall. He dishes it to Clarkson. Shoots the 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And really, with the Hawks in the postseason, they just ran out of help. I mean, the Korver injury, the Carroll injury were huge against the Cavs. And when you lose that much talent, you could see why they were swept out of that conference finals. Don't forget, they also lost Cephalosha prior to the playoffs.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
On the wing, Korver. Pass to Millsap. Back to Korver. Three-pointer. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst 37% from the field.
Jeff Teague, who's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Bazemore kicks to Teague. Lets it go. Can't get it to go.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Young dishes to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Ejected by Teague.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Bazemore hits the bucket.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. It makes it look fun and easy.
Teague, the pass to Splitter. And Bazemore kicks to Splitter. Here's Korver for 3, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And it's an 8-point Hawks lead. Bring him back to Young. It's tough to completely judge him on last year's numbers because he was fighting through knee injuries, ankle injuries, all kinds of things. Barkley only played 42 games.
Yeah, but when he's right, he can light it up. I mean, he's a go-to scorer, but he just never got right last season.
And here's Clarkson after Kyle Korver hitting the 3, and the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's foul number 2 for him. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Young, here we go. Pocket 6. Kobe with it. Now defended by Korver. Good. The Hawks leading by 6. To dish to Bazemore. He kicks to Splitter. Pass to Bazemore. Outside Teague. Now the feed to Korver. Millsap. Shot clock at 6. Bazemore for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Brandon Bass is checked in for Julius Randle. .146 left in the first half of basketball. Teague kicks to Millsap. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Hawks offense was a thing of beauty at times to watch last year. They really came together. They epitomized that turn team so well.
You hit it right on the head. I mean, they knew how to find the open man. The ball always ended up in the right spot. And so many of their shots came from assists, second in the league in that category. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Young's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
He feeds it to Millsap. Leads him in there. Here's Korver. Korver trying to free himself up. Korver, no luck. Young with the ball. Now defended by Korver. And good on the basket. Book it. And it's 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. Los Angeles making a switch here. That one misses. Lakers trailed by 11. Here's Williams, and the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here is Williams. Outside Russell, beyond the arc. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his third assist on the night. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And that concludes the first half in this one.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Now, here's Clarkson, guarded by Korver. Russell dishes to Kobe. Hibbert with a screen on Millsap. Millsap with the steal. Splitter kicks to Horford. Back to Splitter. Hawks passing it around. For three, Millsap. Rebounded by the Lakers. Russell with it. 10 points for him. Here's Clarkson. And Splitter pulls it down.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Millsap kicks to T. On the wing, Korver. Back to T. Millsap. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 5th assist in this one.
And no doubt the Lakers had some defensive issues last season. I mean, no true center on that roster. And at times, they were just feasted upon on the inside.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And the shot is good. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
The Hawks leading by 7. Lakers did have problems defending inside, Greg. You're right, both on drives, Clark, and on post-ups.
Yeah, you know, they were second to last in the league in field goal percentage at their own rim. And rim protection is more than just blocking shots. They got a lot of blocks as a team, but anything they didn't block went in.
Now here's Splitter. Back to Horford. Horford, outside T. Takes the lead pass. Horford the pass to Splitter. From deep three-point range, and it's Teague. That time on the assist from Thiago Splitter. Teague's got his second bucket of the night. Lakers trailed by 10. Kobe kicks to Clarkson. Outside Russell. This one for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Millsap's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Teague from the arc. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his third rebound on the night. Good. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Teague kicks to Corbin. Dishes to Millsap. Off target from three-point range. There may be some questions for a while about D'Angelo Russell. People will guess which position he's best at in the NBA. You and I saw him firsthand playing for the Bucks. I mean, he is a terrific talent.
Yeah, he really is. I think he's an old-school guard, Kevin. He can play with the ball and be effective, or he can play off the ball. He's got a really bright future. Loved watching him play and grow as a one-year college guy at Ohio State.
And that one's good. Millsap. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Gotta find something right. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Atlanta. It's stolen by Schroeder. Let's break here. Here come the Hawks. Millsap's running and stolen by Russell. Kobe with it. He's picked up by Millsap. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game.
And, you know, for so long, the NBA has had 12-minute quarters. In last year's preseason, they began experimenting with the 10-minute quarters. Players seem to like it, but it would be a huge change philosophically in terms of how the game is played.
Lou Williams is checked in for Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. And maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
Robert Sacre, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. Horford with the block. On the wing, Korver. From down in the low post, it goes. Korver's got 5 points so far. And Clark with the 10-minute quarters, the players felt like they were fresher during the game. Still, removing 8 minutes from an NBA game does have huge consequences.
Well, we must remember it's being experimented with right now, so keep that in mind. They also talk about shortening the preseason and doing other things to keep players fresher during the year. I like the thought process.
Here is Bass after Kyle Korver's bucket and stolen by Horford. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Now, here is Russell. 10 points for him. Now the pass to Bass. Kobe, guarded by Korver. And they get it. They get it again.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Connects from three-point range. Korver's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here is Russell. Again, Russell missing.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Horford in the post. Pass on him.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Kobe against Korver from about 16. That's good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Low and a splitter. Off with the layup. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be different.
To show just how much fun a team can have playing team basketball, complete team effort. We use that word a lot. You don't see it much in the NBA, but boy, they epitomize the club.
Yeah, they sure did. Refreshing to see a team do that well collectively without a real superstar. Just a solid group that understood their roles and played them perfectly.
Now, here is Russell. Pass. And it's sent back by Horford. Kicks it to Cephalosha. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And folks, it's not like the Hawks didn't have talent. I mean, they did have 4 All-Stars last year. None of them voted in, however.
The first one falls.
You know, what shows you just how team-oriented the Hawks were last season was this stat. They never had anybody score more than 30 points for them in a game all season. Millsap had 30 points once early in the year, and that was the high mark for the team.
Now, here is Young. A 3-ball, and he gets it to go.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Horford, he's guarded by Bass. Hardaway for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Russell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And finished off by Williams. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Kobe's checked in for the Lakers. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Feeds it to Horford. Back to Hardaway. Teague kicks to Cephalosha. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here's Teague. Hardaway from outside. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Thiago Splitter. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that.
And the Lakers call time here. 2 straight seasons of no playoff for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
And Kobe drops them both.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find a time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
Lakers trailed by 11. Williams dishes to Bass. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. It's Williams with the drive. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic happens. Still, this is a franchise committed to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason. And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Greg, I love the fact there's no quit in them. I mean, they know they can't cut the lead down all at once. They're not trying to bite off too big a piece of the pie. They're chipping away at it, just banging at that rock. banging at that rock and trying to chip away at it. So far, so good. And something else he does that might not wind up in the stat sheet, but is still a big part of his game, his leadership defensively. Collectively, they're a much better team when he's on the floor.
Julius Randle's checked in for the Lakers. Teague kicks to Splitter. Outside Hardaway. Back to Teague. Outside Hardaway. Nice D from Williams. And here's the Lakers. This run now up to 13-2. No luck. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Horford kicks to Splitter. Can't connect from short range. Lakers trailed by 7. Williams passes to Kobe. They grab their own miss. Here's Randle. They shoot again and blocked. He dishes it to Cephalosha. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Cephalosha's got 4 this quarter. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Williams with the ball, picked up by Teague, and yes, sir, that one drops.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Pass to Hardaway, takes the 3. That's good. And the Hawks lead by 9.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
And the Lakers making a change here. Here's Russell, and the call will be against Jeff Teague. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Teague against Russell. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. The Hawks leading by 9. And here we go. Fast break. Korver's got it. Stolen by Clarkson. Kobe with it. Picked up by Teague. Tries again. It's blocked. .125 left in the fourth quarter. Millsap misses. Lakers trailed by 9. Now the Lakers on the break. Kobe's got the ball. And that is good. Kobe's got 4 this quarter. Atlanta's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Puts the lead pass in front of them. Shot's good by Clarkson.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Russell nails it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of him there, Kevin.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
It's the first, and that brings them within 2 here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Atlanta shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Horford. Now Russell. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Tiago Splitter. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And so making both free throws. That'll give them the lead here.
Free throws don't get much bigger than that. He made it look easy to put him in front.
Teague kicks to Splitter. And stolen by Hibbert. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball, just look those last seconds away.
No, he got a foul. I mean, it's going to come down the free throws here, foul right away.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-point.
Teague for three. It falls! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kobe dishes to Russell. Hibbert back to Russell. He kicks it to Clarkson. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. The Lakers shooting 41% for the game. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. And that'll be his third foul so far. The drive by Russell. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Horford.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And so Russell hits them both. The Hawks trailing. Teague kicks to Horford. He passes to Horford. Teague hands it from downtown.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or she'll give up points in a hurry.
Hibbert, the pass to Russell. Wide open. The Lakers rebound. Here's Williams. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Lakers lead by one.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here's Kobe. Jeff Teague with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Randall grabs the board. 1:44 left in the first overtime. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Kobe. And that's 15 points for Lou Williams. Korver dishes to split it. Millsap kicks to Korver. Teague for three. Atlanta again missing. Lakers leading by three. Right side Kobe. And he hammers that one down. Right in the face of Splitter.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
Russell kicks to Williams. There's the dish to Randall. Shot denied. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Horford with it. He's picked up by Russell. Horford kicks the team. Count! And he has plucked them to within 2 points. Big time bucket there, Clark.
Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Kobe, the pass to Hibbert. Atlanta is shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Korver dishes to Millsap. T. Back to Millsap. From downtown. Another miss by Millsap. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Schroeder kicks to Splitter. Schroeder. And here's Millsap from the arc. Again, Millsap missing. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
But Trey, but they get it back. And so the Lakers take the win. They escape with a victory, although they needed Clark an extra period to get it done.
Well, I think it was one heck of a ball game. Both teams gave great effort, and the Bouncers just went their way in overtime.
Thank you.